chop it up real quick. Let's talk about her in person versus her on the internet. Now, you know, and it's like what, part 2 or 3, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And it's totally different mindsets, you know. Totally different mindsets. You know, straight down, we're gonna talk about the physical appearance. You know, the way women look online versus how they look on person. A lot of it got to do with Photoshop, angles, wardrobe, you know, being photogenic. And then some of it got to do with just personality and how you carry yourself, something that you can't get from a photo. You know what I'm saying? Something that you know, when you break her down, you know, a lot of guys are intimidated by certain women. Some guys aren't, you know, and you be thinking a girl look too good for you. And this is why it's always good to have some type of female friendship. Because a female can point out a lot of female flaws that guys can't just to the naked eye. When you talking about weaves and you talk about certain things that she wearing, and a lot of people just worry about, ooh, she got ass though. Look at her titties, she pretty. But you ain't really paying attention to some of the other type of things. And you can have a girl that can be, I don't know, she could be slightly above average, but the way she carry herself, the way she wear her clothes, the way she dressed, the way she carry herself, that could bump a girl up until really above average. How she talk, her mannerism, her feminine ways, how she, you know, even if something as you going bowling with a girl, how she walk down the lane, her walk, all that go into that. You can't get that from being online. Even if she give a video where she walking around online, she probably done shot that video over 20 times again. And I think the rule of thumb, just being around social media damn near since the beginning, is if you think she a 10, even though most people will say 10s don't exist, if she a 10 online, rule of thumb is in real life, she really a 6.5 or 7, if you lucky. And that's probably may change with all the different wigs and the lashes and all that different stuff, the makeup, all that. I love dating women who don't really wear makeup. And that's one thing you get with a lot of dark skin or dark skin women. They tend not to wear makeup because they got melanin. I know, I know a bunch of girls. I know, but most of them compared to other girls don't be wearing a lot of makeup. You know what I'm saying? So her online, she makes sure everything is okay. Even the way she wear her clothes online versus the way she wear her clothes in person. Like online, she makes sure everything is fit, everything is right. When that camera go up, all that shit sliding and falling, her leggings sliding down her hips and shit. She ready to bust out the girdle and all that type of shit, man. And then when you get her to the crib, man, you just looking like you done broke her down. And you like, bruh, she ain't really as bad as I thought she was. But that's the trap. The trap is to get you. The trap is to get you interested, to suck you in. And then, you know, she gonna be nice, her personality gonna be nice, you know, and all that type of stuff. And then when she draw you in, and when you know, give some type of commitment, and that don't necessarily mean a relationship, but when you get some type of, give her time, that's what women be wanting. Patrice O'Neal say, you know, women, you know, want your time. They want to get as much as your time as they can without giving up sex. And a little side note real quick, you can use that to your advantage. If you don't look for something, you tend to find something, you find what you ain't looking for. You know, you looking for that little Roku remote, my analogy be looking, you find $20, $30. So when you don't go looking for it, like basically don't press on it. Unless you know you just want a quick hit and keep it moving. Don't press for it. Act like you're getting to know her, act like you want to know her, even if you ain't really interested. But I think you should be doing them things anyway. Anybody you gonna lay with, to be honest. But nonetheless, but yeah, actually feeling a woman's energy, smelling her in real, actual life, getting to see her mannerisms, how she talk. You know, certain women voices and how they kind of walk and carry themselves kind of like turn me on. I done met some girls online that I thought was better than what they look like, and I met up with them in person, and you know, online did them hella justice. You know, I ain't told y'all I done seen a girl at the mall that I really liked on the internet. Seen her at the mall, bruh. She was a solid like 7. And you know, on the internet, man, bruh, the girl was a -4 in real life. you know. And it's one of the reasons why I like to see girls kind of like running the Family Dollar, not in their bonnets, but just in a regular like street clothes and hoodies and stuff without makeup on. If I can, you know, get with that, I can get with that. But the internet did change the game, bro. I be trying to tell y'all, the internet did really change the game. It really has. A lot of these women, you know, and we just talking about the photoshops, the makeups, the all that. That's all we really talking about. We ain't talked about the actual stuff, the push bras, the girdles, them sucking in their stomachs. You know what I'm saying? The extra perfume. We ain't even really got into that aspect of it. My bad, I have to go to in the store, but like I said before, so it's a lot of tricks of the trade they got. So that's why I kind of like seeing women like, you know, at their worst point, because that's who you gonna kind of like, or one of their regular points. That's who you kind of gonna wake up next to in the morning. But it's a different game plan. Like when she starts spending the night, or you start spending the night, and you wake up and see her in the morning. A lot of women, you know, they have that, you know, they kind of have, you know, they kind of, like when y'all first kind of start meeting and linking, they kind of conscious of their looks and all that. But when they get used to you, then they kind of just don't care no more, because then they done pulled you in and you already then gave a commitment, whether it's a relationship, it's time, a marriage or something like that. But it's very important, you know, for both, you know, for both of y'all to keep yourself up. You know what I'm saying? That also keeps people in a relationship. But nonetheless, it's a lot of tricks of the trade they got, and then you get to just thinking about, you know, things y'all don't think about. An attitude can make a woman look very, very, you know, unattractive. Now, a lot of guys don't be thinking about attitude, personality, fast mouth, slick mouth. They don't think about that because they mind is on getting the box. So these are things that you can't get from social media. You see women on social media, you know, and they talk a big game. I remember I worked with this girl when I worked at GM, right? And when she came around, my area was like 95% guys. When she came around the area, she was shy, didn't say much, but on social media, she wasn't shy. She was talking. She was a whole different person. You know, and you see it all the time. I know girls that I'm dealing with, and they talk cash shit on social media. You know what I'm saying? And the shit they be talking on social media, it ain't the shit they say around me, or it ain't how they act around me. That's not the energy you get. But then again, like I said, it's social media. So you can't even look at certain women you can't even look at certain women on social media and judge them off of that. Just their personality. You can look at them and judge them off some beefs they got, or them airing out their baby daddy, or some of the foul things or things that they do. But like a lot of the women I get, they is not the same person on social media. I promise you. They not. So when you got her on social media, you think that's her personality, you think that's how good she look, and this, that, and the third, bro. Once you meet her, a lot of times it's not the experience you're gonna have. Nah. Now, I done seen girls on social media who look better in person. Definitely. And that go along with, you know, personality, mannerism, you know, maybe they wasn't as photogenic as other women, but you know, what counts is the in person. And a lot of these women as well judge these guys online about what they got, what they wear, the jewelry you got, and then they get pregnant by a bum or a guy that really ain't got it, and then they find out that they really ain't got it, and then now he a bum ass ninja. Now he a bum. But it's so many different variables once you start talking about online. They got stuff that make their teeth look whiter in Photoshop. Make their skin look smoother. Get rid of the blemishes and all of that. And even if they do take a regular picture without Photoshop and they still look beautiful, what's the personality like? Where's her brain at? Don't nobody want a squash brain. Don't nobody want a girl that ain't got no brains. So it's a lot of different variables that come with that. It is. It's a bunch of variables that come with that. Especially a lot of you dudes who like to, you know, go raw, or you thinking about marrying and being with a woman. It's just a lot of different variables. And the worst thing you could do is be with a woman who got a nasty attitude. You know? Who disrespectful. That's another thing you can't judge from a computer screen. I've seen some women that talk a lot of shit online, but they get her, and it's all about you too to end off the video. It's about you. What qualities do you bring out of women? Because if they feel like they gonna test you too. That's like in football. If everybody at the line of scrimmage, guess what you gonna try to do? You're gonna try to block and you're gonna try to throw it deep. Women are gonna test you to see what they can and can't get away with, and if you a sucker. And once they find out that you ain't gonna check them, you know, they ain't gonna respect you. They might deal with you, but they ain't gonna respect you. But that's all I got, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financial and support me. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.